Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about a variety of topics. With this first topic, we've got a new 24-month lease for a Tesla Model 3. Also a low payment, $299 a month. Tesla seems to be doing some interesting things in trying to get crafty with trying to readjust terms. And this actually might be a more respectable, more recommended lease payment that is out there for the term. Let's talk about that plus much more. But we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And if you've got a question, you want to send me a message or even schedule a phone call with me, you could do that on my Patreon link down below in the description. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. Shout out to Brendan for posting this. He seems to have noticed that the Model 3 lease that has been a $299 month payment was 36-month term. Now it's 24 months, which actually, I mean, if you're someone like me that has car ADD and you always want to switch up things, just like how your iPhone gets switched up a ton, 24 months actually might be a decent term. But Tesla posted this for reasons why you should buy a Model 3, the #1 selling electric sedan, made in America, and $299 a month with only $1,000 down. And the beauty with this is that this is before the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can save up to $1,000 off of a Tesla vehicle. But taking a look at Tesla's website, we can see now they've adjusted the offer. The long range rear wheel drive, if you're in any sort of area like California where there's really no inclement weather, Texas, Florida, or other states like this, maybe desert states as well, then really a rear wheel drive would be a good deal, especially when you can get range like 363 miles. There's people out there that have pushed that even further to the limits, almost 400 miles out there. But the interesting thing here that they changed, $1,000 is the down payment, and it's only 24-month term. And I don't really feel like a lot of people are harping on this, because 24 months, yes, it may seem like a short time, but if you're brand new to the space, if you're just taking a look right now and saying like, should I do this Tesla thing or not? I mean, this electric vehicle thing, 24 months is a short period and a good enough time for you to figure out, hey, do you actually like this? Drive it for 2 years. And if you don't, give it back to Tesla. That's Tesla's problem. And then they can figure out on how to get rid of it. And certainly with $1,000 down payment, this used to be like $299 or $3,000, $4,000, whatever it is. It seems like they've also lowered that as well. So real numbers here. I mean, if you can get in a vehicle, I don't know if you can get into any vehicle with just $3,500 down at $330 a month with taxes and fees for California from where we're at. And this is a insane deal to get a real payment, basically a cell phone payment, maybe a cell phone family plan payment, maybe not T-Mobile, but certainly $330 a month with $3,500 down. Real payments, real world type of math here. And of course, there's better deals like that because there's discounts on Model 3s. We keep track of all the different best discounts down below at our spreadsheet if you want to see all of them. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $8,000 off. But I really feel like this is the beginning, because right now there's two APR offers that are happening right now. There's 0% for Model 3, which if you want to get the lowest monthly payment, leasing is going to be your better bet. And there's also Cybertruck 1.99%, but maybe there will be a subsidized Cybertruck lease coming in the near future as well. But there's a lot of different market things that are happening at the same time. Yaman posted this. Tesla-based influencers won't show this, and it seems like this is a chart, a nice art chart that shows that American impressions of Tesla is tanking among moderates, liberals, and the general population, but conservative seems to be staying high and even going higher. You can see the impression of Tesla as a brand, because of whatever is happening right now, seems to be going down, which is good for you. If you're someone that wants to buy a Tesla and you're watching this, then certainly better deals are on its way. And that's what all I care about, really: deals, how much I'm paying for vehicles, and how to get the best offer so I can keep my money in the bank. But shout out to Alex for posting this. If you're concerned, you might not know how, if you're going to be available to get approved on a Tesla vehicle or not, there's actually a get pre-qualified button right here where you can click it, fill out all the different information, and it'll do basically a super soft inquiry, not even a soft credit check. It'll just kind of base it on like your name, where you're at, whatever income you put in, to really show you if you'll be eligible to get approval or not. And I would say that's like the first step. If you want a little bit more of a check, then of course you could plunk down that $250 non-refundable deposit and see what type of deal could be out there as well. But certainly we're going to see more deals like this. Shout out to Bearded Tesla for posting this. New Model Y for $180 a month. And there's a reason why the Model Y is $180 a month. We'll talk about that tomorrow, because we finally got some lease interest rates, and there's particularly one Model Y trim that I would highly recommend into taking a look and leasing. But of course, that's tomorrow's topic, and we'll talk about that, which one it is. But Model Y, $3,600 discount, tax credit $7,500, military program $1,000, which stacks on top of everything. Referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Lease $180 a month with $5,000 down, which I would say probably the Model 3 is a better deal. Or finance $492 a month at 5.84% down, which that's probably a bad deal only and solely because it's a 5.84%. Or even this deal, if you're in Colorado, I mean, leasing any sort of electric vehicle is a good deal at the moment. $1,800 due at signing, $2,000 a month for a 10,000 mile year, 24-month lease, taxes and fees included. So not only is it $199 a month in Colorado, saving $100 a month versus the offered rate of $300 to $330, you can see some of the deals are there in the Colorado states as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. It seems like Tesla is scrambling to try and lower payments, make the offer enticing where it's almost a no-brainer. And so certainly it is a very interesting time to be in the market as we close out the end of Q1, which is March, and as we move on to the next quarter, which of course there's new models coming out, which would affect the older models or the new old models as well. So you've been shopping for a Tesla recently, but the monthly payment has probably got you rethinking your budget. Instead of sacrificing and cutting back on a brand new Tesla and getting your dream car, why not save on your monthly phone bill? And that's where our partner Mint Mobile comes into play here. We've also been thinking about getting a new Tesla, and constantly I like looking at our bills, monthly subscriptions, trying to see where we can cut back. Things like Netflix, YouTube Premium, and much more. And that's where I've been able to save on my monthly phone plan by going to Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month, and you can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. You can bring your own phone along with your current number and existing contacts. It's really easy to switch service thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free, and it only takes 15 minutes. As you guys know, we've been traveling a lot pretty recently, so using Mint Mobile's mobile hotspot with our laptop has been pretty crucial and a game changer. So if you want to save money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked in the description, to get premium wireless starting at $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint Mobile for partnering with us, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. Paul, thanks for coming in. Gregory, great to see you. Oh my God, I'm dying. The Model 3 I just got destroyed. No, the deal you got was still good, I would say relative, because we got interest rates for the lease, and your interest rate on your lease is still way better. But it seems like they've kind of reconfigured the long-range all-wheel drive deals as well. But it seems like it's 24 months with a lower down payment. But I guess if you play with the calculator, maybe it's plus or minus a little bit, but maybe they just matched the deal that you got. But your deal was fantastic. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Jeff, Riyadh, Tesla 54, great to see you. Randall, thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. In this next topic, a quick PSA: 1.99% financing for the Tesla Cybertruck is coming to an end. And so, looks like Tesla just announced that not only is 0% ending for the Model 3, which ends on March 31st, but Cybertruck, if you're looking to get that 1.99% financing, it will also be coming to an end as well. And Tesla is very interesting with this because they basically added it to the top here of the website. And on top of that, I want to say that you have to take delivery by March 31st, not just order by March 31st, but take delivery of March 31st. And I wouldn't put it past them. They are certainly would be sticking to this. And so, if they're going to be taken away, they will be taken away. And it might not come back in the next month. After that, it definitely won't be coming out in maybe 2 months. It might come back, though, at the end of the next quarter. But I would say, though, if you're looking to be buying a Tesla Cybertruck, I mean, the deals of 1.99 plus inventory discount plus supercharging, they've only just begun. And Tesla is going to be keep producing Cybertrucks, especially right now throughout the end of the year. And so maybe the deal for a Cybertruck will get better as we get to the end of the year, maybe even end of quarter three or quarter four. And so I don't know if I would say recommend it to get a 1.99% Cybertruck unless like you absolutely need a vehicle or you absolutely need a truck as well. Because I mean, take a look at this picture. Quote, Tesla is leasing hundreds of private lots across the nation to store unsold vehicles away from dealership. I mean, we don't know when this picture was taken. I mean, it seems like it's like a little bit of a summertime, but still, at the end of the day, tons of new Teslas or used Teslas or whatever Teslas this may be in some sort of inventory lot, and also a lot of Cybertrucks in this lot as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on. Let us know what you're thinking. Are you looking to take advantage of the 1.99 offer for the Tesla Cybertruck? And if you are, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description so you can save that extra $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Paul, I'm wondering when the turn signal stock will come back to the Model 3. That's a good question. Maybe like a refresh when they add the front bumper camera, which I bet is also coming as well. Jeff, they're trying to capitalize on Trump doing free promo for Tesla so his base can afford them. Hey, I mean, that's not a bad thought process as well, because there's a lot of new interesting new buyers coming into the space for this. Which Model 3 trim Lease is the best? It's going to be the rear-wheel drive. It always is the lowest trim, but tomorrow we're going to tell you which one you should go for, because even though it's the lowest monthly payment, it might not be the best for you in terms of options and trim, but more importantly, the interest rate on that lease. There's a different thing there. Any Model 3 performance deals? There is, and actually we'll talk about that and about Model 3. We're going to talk about Model 3 specifically, just like how we did yesterday. There's Model 3 performance deals, and it seems like $400 to $4,500 is the maximum discount. Randall, have you ever traded a car to Tesla? I've been trying to find the process. Actually, I personally not have it, but Gregory C actually did, and I joined him at his delivery appointment. We made a video on it, on buying his Model 3 long range, and we traded in his vehicle, and it was a very, very easy process. Randall, I wouldn't even sweat it one bit in terms of trading in whatever vehicle you have. It's Monk. Dennis, why Model 3 lease got at its peak is coming to an end. Should I wait for the new Model Y jumper trim for the long range or go with the legacy Model Y? Either option, I'd be getting a cheaper payment. Depends on when you want to do this. If you want to do this now, then of course the older Model Y is a better deal. But if you can wait, I wouldn't recommend getting the launch series unless like you absolutely are going to be wanting to pay for all the different options and are okay with paying it. But certainly if you can wait for non-launch, which we could be 6 months, 3 months away, that will be the better deal. Thanks, Dennis. I feel better. Loving my wrap, loving the car. The $7,500 tax credit can only be used once per year on one car, I assume. No, actually, you can use it multiple times. I have used it multiple times on multiple cars, and so it's possible. I don't think there is a limit. I couldn't find any sort of limit, and you can continue to keep doing it. But of course, don't call me. Maybe things have changed since when I did it. I did it multiple times in 2022, I think. I haven't done it since then. I'll wait for the 3-year depreciation. And I mean, not a bad idea, because all vehicles depreciates, including Tesla vehicles depreciate as well. In this next topic, steer-by-wire, a technology that is on the Tesla Cybertruck, is coming to all vehicles. And this has got me excited because not only is the steer-by-wire technology on the Cybertruck, it is fantastic in what it is. It really makes the vehicle, even though the truck looks big, it drives like not a sedan, but maybe like an SUV size for that. And so it looks like Lars and Franz got in an interview with Munro, and they said that the steer-by-wire is coming to all of the different vehicles, of course, after the vehicles get refreshed. And so certainly this is going to be a cool feature. And quick story on that, of course, but we have a Tesla Cybertruck as well, and I was thinking about maybe swapping it up a little bit, but my wife actually said no, we have to have that Cybertruck because that is the only vehicle she loves driving because of how that steer-by-wire makes it drive like crazy, and a very, very nice vehicle at the end of the day. But there's other vehicles. I mean, I did a quick search. There's other vehicles getting steer-by-wire as well. And Lexus just announced this, that their new Lexus RZ is going to have steer-by-wire. And so I'm going to try this. Not only is it getting steer-by-wire, it's getting 300 miles of range, yoke steering wheel as well, and improvements in battery and reduction of charging time by 30 minutes as well. So really cool to see. And I mean, I really feel like steer-by-wire is the future, and all vehicles need to get steer-by-wire on top of that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Another thing that was found in that interview is that the new Model Y has an updated heat pump with more cooling capacity. And so they made some subtle upgrades across the board for the new Model Y, and that has been hidden so that you might not realize that. And so of course it's going to make it more efficient, more of a nice vehicle at the end of the day. So congrats on buying your Tesla, or you're about to just buy your Tesla. But now here's the second most exciting part. That's accessories. And there's a ton of accessories out there, probably even way too much. And I try and bucket it into the top 3 accessories that you can get. And that's going to be phone mounts, all-weather floor mounts, and center consoles. A good set of all-weather floor mounts is probably my number 1 recommendation, and I've got a bunch of links and discount codes to all the accessories that I recommend down below in the description and on our best deal spreadsheet on page 2. Check out this one from Jawa that we use on all of our Teslas, linked down below, or their center console, which I also use on all of our Teslas as well. A must-have because Tesla doesn't come with a center console. But my number 1 accessory I recommend is going to be all-weather floor mats, and I bucket it from 3 different options: good, better, and best. The good ones are going to be the ones that you find on Amazon. Better is going to be the ones from like Tasmanian. But my favorite, all-time favorite that we have on our Model X and Model 3 Performance currently is going to be a set of all-weather floor mats by 3W Liners. If you use our promo code down below in the description, you'll find that the price of these floor mats are pretty in line with some of the other ones at a much higher quality material. So thank you to everybody that's used our links to support the channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Steven, did you watch the Munro interview with Lars and Franz? Not the full thing, but we got the snippets, of course. Al, can I have a Juniper on lease for $299, please? Yes, of course you can, but that's going to be later on this year, like November for sure. Isman, definitely no launch series. Lease ends in June, but I can extend it up to 6 months. Oh, I didn't know Tesla did 6 months extensions. Unless that's a different company. Yeah, I would extend it, keep waiting around until the deal gets better, because we know 100% the deal gets better. Randall, what website do you recommend for DIY, PPF, and matte finish, specifically for the Model 3 Highline? Great question. Actually, Tesbros down below in the description has a great set of PPF DIY kits. Definitely check it out for the Model 3 Highland. And also there's a promo code down below as well, so you can save some money on top of that. They give a fantastic kit that goes through everything so that you know step by step, and I think they will help you out as well. Like if you mess up on one panel, they got your back and everything. So definitely check out Tesbros' DIY kit. Plus, I'll use our link and promo code down below to support the channel as well. In this next topic, lock in 0% financing now. Tesla has put an end on it. Let's talk about the Model 3 deal that's 0% financing, how to lock it in, and some of the better Model 3 performance and Model 3 discounts in terms of how much the discount is down below. But let's take a look at it. So 0% does end. It is ending by March 31st. And they've changed this. Before in the past, you could like place an order and lock it in, but how to actually get it is you're going to have to take delivery by March 31st. So I wouldn't even order it or select any of these options here on the page. What I would do is there's two options here. You can go to Tesla's inventory page and find inventory discounts like this. So you can find one that's this one like this one, a Model 3 Performance, $4,560 off. Or go to our inventory price tracking page that we developed with price tracking, only use Tesla, and you can see that we can find bigger discounts as well, and we can sort it, and most importantly, set price alerts so that you can find out when these vehicles get a price drop. Like this Model 3 long range wheel drive has a $1,690 discount. And the beauty with this is that this is before the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can save $500 to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. But here's a frame of reference of how big of the discounts you can actually see out there. Model 3 Performance, $4,560 off. Model 3 long range all-wheel drive, $2,080 off. Model 3 rear-wheel drive, $1,740 off, and another rear-wheel drive $1,690 off. So it seems like right now, I mean, this used to be a little bit higher, but because the 0% offer has been around for about a week or so at this point, if you can get a discount around $1,500 to $3,000 off, that's pretty much in line with all the other discounts that are out there. And I would say it would be a good idea to try and find an inventory discount like this, lock it down with a deposit, $250. That's non-refundable. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can save that extra $500 to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. It's Monk. No, definitely no launch series. My lease ends in June. Oh, okay, you already read that. Baked. What floor mats are you going to get for your launch series? Great question. We already got the 3W liner floor mats. You can find that link down below in the description, and they fit on the new Model Y launch series. I've actually been a super fan of the new 3W liner mats, and if you're looking for our top 3 accessories for any Tesla, no BS, because there's a ton of accessories out there. I mean, we just talked about this, but on our deal spreadsheet down below in the description, you can find the list of all the best ones that I recommend down below. And of course, discount links, everything on that as well. In this next topic, massive rumor, but there is a plan for Tesla that just got leaked to build a low-cost Tesla Model Y. Tesla is reportedly working on a low-price Model Y. No major changes to the battery, developed using Tesla's depop process for rapid launches, and launch timing depends on the order of performance of updated Model Y, but it is expected later this year. The code name for this, because you know we love our code names, Project Juniper, Highland, and all these other ones, this one is going to be E41. It's smaller than the new Model Y, 20% lower production cost, and it uses existing production lines. But this is not going to be, at least what it seems like, not going to be for the US market initially. Giga Shanghai output mainly for the Chinese market, and will also be built in Europe and North America, but it seems like it's starting in China first in 2026. And so this is going to be an interesting one, because now we're saying goodbye to the old Model Y. We've got Model Y launch series, and maybe this vehicle could be coming out in the US, and maybe this will be cheaper and, more importantly, low cost for Tesla. And so maybe this is another vehicle that we'll be starting to track. And of course, codename E41 will be the one that we do. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. Rafi, you think, good to see you, Rafi. You think Legacy Model Y maybe will get 0%, maybe because banks are pricing in heavy depreciation? That's not a bad thought process, but what will most likely happen is they'll take away maybe half of the inventory discount. So instead of like $8,000 off, it'll go to like $3,000 to $4,000 off, but then it will get 0%. So they might flip-flop a little bit on that to see what actually works, because like right now, Model 3 has 0%, but Model 3 did have like $3,000 to $4,000 off. But now, since the 0% is here, now it's only $1,000 to $2,000 off. So they've backed down a little bit on that. And so I could easily see things like that where they switch it up with one of those. And so it really could be the difference between the two of them with that. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.